Well, hello and welcome to a tour of my room slash workspace slash YouTube studio. So today I'm going to show you a way that you can maybe save some money. While my camera person walks in, I'm going to shut the door behind and we're going to do this in one shot. So please excuse the amateur style filming. So if you're considering maybe doing something similar, i.e. do you want to rent a place outside, or can you make use of your space within your own bedroom if you've got a tight space and actually start doing some work like for YouTube production? So welcome, this is Ash from HealMyTech, helping you go from newbie to techie. Now, we haven't got much time, we do this in one shot, so excuse the issues. First thing I want to show you is that this backdrop that you see, and if you see on my screen, that sometimes in my live broadcast, you've seen this backdrop. This has been such a lifesaver, and we're actually filming from the webcam, and what that has done for me was eliminating lots of unnecessary setup. This takes me about a minute to put, because at the back I've got my bedroom, and this was something which I struggled with so much because obviously we haven't got any other space. Both of my work area, my desk was on the left side and my little top-down filming was on the right side, completely different corner, and it was a huge problem. So do think twice before you want to spend money and go get yourself somewhere out to rent, because I've actually done that. I went and rented somewhere for a whole year. I have not been able to do many videos there. There was a lot of issues with the building and the whole, production value and production process. So in the end, we had a lot of issues and we came back thinking, do I need another bigger place? I did initially think about that, but then we thought, why not try to make use of the space we have? Sometimes I'm going to tell you, we overthink and we don't appreciate the small space we have. So the whole point of today's video is to show you maybe you can do the same. Now, the first thing that we did, apart from the backdrop, was to bring both of these setup in one side of the wall, and that has made a huge improvement in terms of my productivity and speed because everything is more organized. So tip number one, don't have your stuff all over the place, have everything in one side. If you've got a wall, consider rearranging your furniture and it really helps. Now, the backdrop also helps in terms of keeping your personal life and your work life separate, and psychologically it's really important to do that. Now, I've showed you what's happening here. You've seen this IKEA cupboard, or whatever it's called, shelf, in my previous videos where we did the top-down filming. The reason I'm showing you this kind of video today is because I've got a lot of microphones set out here. And one good news is, for the first time, I've actually accepted to have a company contact me, and they've sent me a microphone, which is a USB microphone, and I'm going to unbox this soon and give you a review. And as you can see, I've got a bit of an OCD happening here with other types of microphone. You'd think I'm an audiophile expert or a professional videographer. I'm not, but I do have a lot of different types of microphones, so I'm going to start giving you reviews on each. And before I can do this, look at my wall. And there's a problem with my wall. If you've noticed, it hasn't got any acoustic treatment. So I'm waiting for some foams to come, which hopefully is coming tomorrow. Well, what acoustic treatment will do, it will reduce the feedback in terms of echo and reverb that goes back into the microphone. Okay, right. So this setup has also helped me a lot in terms of giving me a top-down filming area. My main concern always was that I wanted a place where I can just do a couple of clicks and be ready to film, and this has given me that solution. Ever since I've got this setup, I've been a lot more productive. It's just a question of not letting other things in life get in the way of my work, but once I sit down to work, it's a lot faster, and I would recommend that you think. In fact, a lot of entrepreneurs nowadays, they actually have a very small office. Some even have just a laptop. They take it to a cafe, they work from there. So don't always think you need to rent somewhere and spend lots of money. You can probably do a lot from your own home. There are pros and cons. Now, the biggest con about working from home, you can get lazy. And obviously, if you've got kids and family, it can, be a problem. But so you just have to learn to kind of manage things and work in batch, where times where there is no one at home, and kind of also tell people that you're going to be working not to disturb you. It can be worked around, hopefully. Right, if you come over here, I'm going to show you currently the microphone I'm using right now. Not for this recording, we're actually using here, we are using a Zoom H1, and I'm using a JK Mic 044 as a lavalier microphone. And can you hear that? My chair is a bit dodgy, so I got to change that. But the microphone here, this is plugged into my PC. It's not the best thing to do because you got a bit of interference. But this microphone is plugged into the PC down here, and through a what's that called, phantom power. And come back up here. I film usually with a webcam for my live streams, and that's where you get the backdrop that you can see. And we're using a screen recorder, which is OBS. Now on the far left, I've got a light here which is too bright, which is why I've turned it around, because it just bounces the light off the wall and hits back at me. It's still not the best solution because I actually need a bit of diffusion, but that's one thing I haven't figured out yet because of lack of space. I need to do some sort of diffuse light setup, which hopefully we'll get to cracking on. But usually what I do, I leave that light there, and this light, I normally turn it around and it faces me. So when I'm sitting, I get some light on the left and some light on the right, and it creates a bit better lighting. Not perfect, but much better. So that's quite handy. And when I'm done, just simply turn this back, and I got my top-down view. So what I may do in the future is I may get something like this LED panel, but a bit bigger, and I may hook it up here, and then that will give me a light on the left and a light on the right, and that'll be even better. So this is part of our upcoming future A to Z computer build, because as you can see, I've got 3 monitors on my main desk. I've got a 4th monitor here, got 2 computers, and there's a lot of cables. I've got a big bum TV up there, 40-inch, and everything is connected, but it's far too many. There's far too much stuff. So I will be upgrading, because upgrading for me will also mean simplifying all my equipment, get a much better computer, which will probably help me to connect all of this together more efficiently. But also maybe I will get rid of 2 screens and get a big wide screen just to be able to do editing, and keep 1 extra screen, because you always need more than 1 screen if you want to be productive. But I would want to connect this one here to the same computer, thereby reducing the need of 2 PCs, because there's way too much crap happening. So that was kind of my little setup. I hope maybe this although was very unprepared and we filmed it without a script, as you know, sometimes we do, but I hope this has given you some ideas in terms of how you can make use of your own space and think a bit out of the box, and that would help you save money. You can work from home. There are pros and cons. There are certain things which I can't do. For example, I can't receive clients here because I want to keep my personal life private. So that's one of the downsides of it. But there's so much you can do online. Even if I didn't want to film myself, I could only probably do screen recording tutorials, and that would be the end of it. So guys, I hope that was beneficial to you. I do apologize. This is not really, scripted and prepared. So if there was a mistake, please forgive me. As usual, you know what to do down below. Leave me a like, comment, and share this video. And my camera person is making faces at me. I don't know why. And also check out my previous videos about the A to Z PC build, and also the massive old tech PC refurbishing that we want to do, which would include some giveaways to future Patreon supporters or our subscribers or someone that's deserving. So thank you so much for watching. This was Ash from HealMyTech, helping you go from newbie to techie. Until next time, peace out.